Dear God, I got one question. I need to know, do revolutionaries go to heaven? And if so, may their legacies last forever and their seeds grow. Tell them that we love them so and never let them die slow. It's like we cursed to be born black. We was kings and queens, now look where we at. I know it won't be long before we take it back. I just hope I live long enough to see it happen, and that's a fact. Cause one thing when you pro-black, you might love your people, but they may not love you back. For more than 400 years, we've been under attack. We survived slavery and then they gave us crack. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? 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 I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope so. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope. How you feeling, King?
I'm good, Doc. How you feeling over there?
All is well, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you. It's definitely an honor. I truly appreciate you doing me a huge favor by coming on the platform.
That's what I do, Doc.
All right. We can get right into it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Taye Speaks. Man, we got a legend in the house, you know, a pioneer in the music industry, hip hop, West Coast, you know, so it's definitely an honor. For the viewers who may not know who you are, let them know what your name is and definitely let them know where you're from.
Alonzo Williams, a.k.a. the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, Compton, California, baby. That's how we rock and roll.
All day long. Okay. My first question is, how did you end up getting into the music business?
Straight out of high school. I got a scholarship to go to broadcast school when I was in high school, man, and that led me to becoming a DJ for clubs back in the '70s. Back in the '70s, there was a big disco push. So I started doing disco parties and shit like that. And the next thing I know, I'm on a nightclub at 21, 22 years old. I got my own nightclub, and the music industry just came natural after that.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's truly amazing. Now, what was the hip hop scene like in LA at that time? Because I know in the '70s that's when like hip hop emerged.
It was kind of light, man. It was real light. We were still locking. We weren't even pop locking. They were still locking. We had Don Campbell and Soul Train, and a lot of people, some people I should say, credit the age of the lockers as the beginning of hip hop. Because that was something that we never saw before. Cats jumping around, they got on knickerbocker socks and shoot pants and pants up to their knees, socks up to their knees and knickerbockers and the hats and the flipping. That was something we never seen before. So some people say that was the beginning of hip hop. But still, that's one of the major debates back and forth. But it was for us. That's what it was, man. It represented a whole new generation of entertainment that nobody had ever seen before.
Okay. For some of the viewers who may not know, you was a part of the World Class Wrecking Crew. So how did that come about, and what was the World Class Wrecking Crew?
My group, World Class Wrecking Crew, was a pioneer group here on the West Coast. We were a bunch of DJs out of my club, Eve After Dark, and I saw hip hop coming to California, coming to the West Coast. So I said, I'm gonna put me a crew together, and I did. And by the time that wave hit, we was able to hop on that surfboard and ride that wave right into success. And we had some good success. We had some successful records. Surgery, Juice. Our biggest hit was Turn Off the Lights. But that also gave the launch for Dr. Dre and DJ Yella go to NWA. So the whole West Coast situation, man, has been a unique climb from the very beginning. And wow. I've been right there in the beginning of it, in the thick of things from Jump Street.